Hey guys, this is Track, and today is August 30th, 2015, and I recently got back from vacation, and so I just want to do a quick update. Well, probably not quick, but just an update of my orchid collection. This is hopefully I have time in the future to do this sort of update on a monthly basis, but yeah, just want to do an update and just to show some highlights of things that have developed over the past few months since I guess I did my orchid collection video. Alright, so we'll start. Alright, so the first thing that I just want to show you guys is that I gotten rid of my Coelogyne rack because it was just not working out. This area that I had it hanged, it's kind of blocked off from the rest of the space, and it doesn't get enough light either. So what ended up happening is that it was a perfect condition for mold to grow, and I found that there was a lot of mold, so I had to get rid of that, and mounted the couple of phals that I had into regular pots, and I replaced it with this. It's just a shelf with LED lights installed for supplement light. What I found is that it increased my grow space, practically doubled, so that was good because I was able to buy a lot more orchids now, things that I wanted but I couldn't get because I kept running out of space. Okay, up here is just Phalaenopsis that I just bought. It's a weird looking flowers. It's very wrinkly, and it's really dark, and it looks really unique to me, so I went ahead and grabbed it. But the flowers are spent, so I cut back the spike, and it's just hanging up there. I think I'm gonna put up some maybe desk lamps up there for just added lights. There's nothing in the glass troche except more it's my bunny pot that I have up there. Yeah, but that's the first level. So the second level, see the LED lights there, is my Miltassia Estrelita, which I repotted it and gave a division to my roommate, which she gifted to her dad. Yeah, it's doing well, or it hasn't really done anything since I repotted it and divided it. Okay, next one is my Phalaenopsis Sogo Vivien variegated type. I had to unpot it and try this semi-water culture method that Sam from Sam's Orchid and Dog Diaries channel, I think that's what it's called. So I had to unpot it because the root wasn't doing so well. The biggest leaf here was very wilted. But since I transferred into this water method, it has gotten a little bit better. The newest leaf there has grown quite a bit. The wilted leaf has no longer wilted, and as far as I can tell, there is a new root that's developing. Let's see if I can show you there. See, there's a little nub in there. So it's doing okay. I'm glad that it didn't die, because this Phalaenopsis is actually pretty pricey. So yeah, I was willing to try anything to save it. So yep. All right, moving on to the next one is my BC Binosa. As soon as this focus. There you go. So when I was leaving for vacation, this guy had the flower spike and it was bent, and that's where it was. But there was another flower spike that was just coming in. It hasn't opened yet, but I guess it was opening while I was on vacation. I didn't let you see there. It's just 3 buds. The color on the camera here is it's very strange. It's the purple part of the lip is more magenta, but it's showing up more like a bluish tint. So I might have to correct that during editing. But yeah, it looks really nice. I like the sepal and petals are very thin and skinny, but it's very green. Alright, so behind it, I just got this one yesterday on a mini orchid haul because I basically compensated for the lack of a certain orchid that I was trying to get for a group project on Orchid Anonymous, which is a Facebook group. That it was sold out by the time I got back to order it. So I just went on a little orchid haul to compensate for that, and this is one of the ones that I got. It is a LC Love Knot. Again, it's more magenta than anything. I guess the LED light is messing up with how the camera is picking up the colors or adjusting the colors, but it's much more magenta or purple. But I got it because of the sepals. The shape of it is very interesting and pretty. So yeah, I'll definitely have to repot that soon. And I'm looking forward to its development. Okay, moving down to the next level. This is one of my no ID Phalaenopsis, a mini Phalaenopsis that I got from Ikea. The flowers are gone. This new leaf is growing like crazy. It's bigger than the last leaf, so that's good. I usually take that as a sign of that's doing very well. Nothing there. Next one is the Encyclia cordigera variety roseum. It has three new pseudobulbs, which 2 of them are a little bit more advanced than the other. But it's fattening up, but other than that, it's not really doing anything. It's still a tiny little seedling. Alright, moving on. Next one is one of the orchids that I got from my haul yesterday. And I have no idea what this is. They just got this in, I think, that day. But this is the Protechea vitellina. Like I said, I have no idea how to grow this or anything about this. I think I looked up the flowers right then, as the grower was telling me about it. And I want to say it was like a red-orange flower. But yeah, I thought it's pretty nice, and he said it was a compact grower, so that was a good thing for me since I don't have a lot of room. So, and I got it for it was just $15. Yep. So we'll see how that goes. Next one is Oncidium Sharry baby. I need to get rid of that sweet part on the tag because it's just Oncidium Sharry baby. But this is a small division from our roommate. And surprisingly, it put out a flower spike. There's just 2 pseudobulbs there. It's very small, but the biggest pseudobulb is very small compared to the mother plant that I took the division from. But I am surprised that it has put out a flower spike. Hopefully that will hold and not like dried off. Yeah, that's very exciting. Next is my Epidendrum nocturnum, which is growing very, very slowly with that new cane. It's very, very small. But that's how the plant is. It's very skinny canes that looks like bamboo or a reed or something like that. Not an orchid, which is probably the reason why I got it. But yeah, it's doing good. Alright, moving on is my Phalaenopsis speciosa. The flowers are gone and a new leaf is forming. That's good. I think I'm gonna repot this pretty soon, so that it can grow out a little bit more. Alright, moving on is my Dendrobium antennatum. The new growth is doing really, really well. It is 2/3 height of the tallest cane. And then there is a new cane that's developing on the bottom there. Yeah, so that's good. And moving on to my usitana. I can't believe it's putting out a flower spike, but it is. I guess while I was on vacation, but yeah. That was really surprising. I assumed that during the vacation it's gonna suffer a little bit, but it did fine and managed to put out a flower spike. A pseudobulb is developing. There's one that's next to it that's also developing. Let me see if I can get closer in. That pseudobulb is also developing, but I don't know if that's going to develop or has enough energy reserved from the last pseudobulb to make a flower spike. But yeah, really cool. I'm just happy that it decided to put out a flower spike. Alright, moving on. This is one of my Paph. It's not doing much. It is the newest fan is coming right along, so nothing to show there. This is my Dendrobium glomeratum or sulawesiense. There are 4 canes that's developing. One right there. This one is the most advanced. And there are 2 other ones that's in there that's really hard to see, but it's there. Okay, moving on, that's my Phalaenopsis tetraspis C1. Putting out another leaf and some roots that are developing as well, so nothing exciting there to show. Next one is my Phalaenopsis violacea. It has a new bud forming, and although it's very hard to see in there, but there is a new leaf that's developing as well. If I can get it to focus. There, right there. Which is good because the current leaves that it has doesn't look very good. So yeah, so that's exciting. I didn't think it would put out another bud because it's late summer now. But yep, not complaining. Alright, moving on. This is one of the casualties of my vacation. The pseudobulb that was doing really well growing is now completely dried and rotted. And look at that, the leaves on the old pseudobulb is completely brown and gross. So I don't know how this one's gonna fare in the next few weeks. I don't know if it's gonna try again to put out some growth, but I'm hopeful. But you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it completely dies. Alright, moving on. This is one of the Phalaenopsis that I had to mount from the Coelogyne. It's a Phalaenopsis equestris. Hasn't been doing much, but the let me take it out from there. It's really far in for me to reach. Okay, so this is the Phalaenopsis equestris that has been unmounted. The one root that it has is extending, which is great. And there's a basil keiki that's I can't really tell that has been doing anything since I've been back from vacation or for the last couple of weeks, but there's a new leaf that's growing as well, so I'm hoping this one will be in much better condition than the last one. The last one is looks really sad. So hopefully this this medium that I placed it in is would be better than the Coelogyne. Let's put this back. Alright, moving on. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys this flower. It looks really amazing, and since I was recording from the top shelf, I keep smelling its fragrance from all the way up in standing height. It's very floral. It's not sweet, but it smells very nice, and I can smell it faintly from far away. But the blooms are just huge. I got this from my Orchid haul yesterday. I actually saw this posted on that nursery, Peach State Orchids, where I usually go, on their Facebook, and during the vacation I was like, I need to get back home to get it. I was kind of afraid that somebody might buy before I did, but yeah, looks so pretty. I love the peachy color of it. This flower is really big, and it reminds me a lot of a certain Cattleya on TD Moore's channel. You should check him out if you have not. He has a lovely greenhouse. But yeah, it's one of those big Cattleya type. But here's the tag for it. If I can get it to focus. There we go. It's LC Mary Ellen Carter Dixie Hummingbird by SLC Final Touch Lemon Chiffon. Yeah, so it's a very long hybrid name. I'll put it back. Yeah, but it just smells wonderful. I just keep smelling it just from afar. It kind of reminds me of the smell of irises. If you've never had that fragrance or experienced that fragrance before, but it definitely reminds me of it. It's very floral. Alright, moving on. One of my fragrant NOID mini Phalaenopsis, putting out another leaf, which is bigger than the last one, so it's good. Next is a Cattleya Amethystoclosa. Pseudobulb is the newest one is developing, so that's good. Nothing else to report there. This one is one of my rescue. It's doing really well. The newest leaf is it's much bigger than any of the other leaves before it. This is the yellow harlequin for the tag, but we'll see what it is. It might be labeled wrong. My Pathiopedilum. I actually have an ID for it, but I forgot what it is. It's on my phone. I actually had the tag from the mother plant that I divided it from. But yeah, it's not really doing anything. It's trying to put out another leaf. It's getting really tall and lanky. I don't think it's supposed to grow that way. I might have enough light in here. But yeah. Alright, moving on. This is my... Ooh, I forgot what it is. It's, let's see the tag. Oh, here it is. BC Maikai Louise. I definitely need to divide this out. There's two flower sheath. One right there. That's the flowers are developing there, and one right there. That's also developing. So we'll be seeing some more flowers soon. Alright, put this back. Okay, and that's it for this grow space, this shelving unit. And now we'll move on to the next stuff.